Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another AFK Journey video, and welcome to my free-to-play account. More specifically, welcome to day 7 of my free-to-play account, where we are going to get our hero select chest, so we'll do that live here in this video. We also, I think, should get to flip this card over right here. You can see I have 7 days of login rewards here, but this one looks weirdly like it's on day 6. Either way, this is day 7 of the account as proved right here, and I made this account for 2 reasons. 1, my main account is a pay-to-win account. I've spent several $100s on that account. It is currently pushing Tower of Abyss. I think I've probably spent a lot more on that account than most people need to spend, and I didn't really I didn't feel like I was getting the experience that a lot of people who maybe watched my videos were. So a week ago, I rolled this account. I'm playing it for like an hour to 2 hours every day, so fairly casual playing experience, and you can see I still have this first purchase bonus available, so I have yet to spend a dollar. Nothing has been spent on this game. I want to start the video by just saying AFK Journey does give the free-to-play player the experience of playing the game. It is, however, at a very different pace than someone who just spends a few bucks. And something I just want to suggest to anybody who's out there playing, and I know there is this like thing that free-to-play players have and that the community has, especially in certain parts of the community, about how like morally correct it is to be a free-to-play player or something weird like that. I just want to say that I feel like the game is meant to be played through the lens of these 1200% purchase special limited bundles. These things right here will accelerate your account a great deal by giving you just a ton of pulls on the rate up banners, and you can save these rate up tickets for when a unit you come out really wants. It has hero essence on it, it has gems on it. There is so much value in these special limited bundles, even if you're only going the $1 route or the $4 route. I mean, the max you could spend on this is what? $1, $2, $3, $9. For $9, you get a ton of value out of these. If I was not doing this as just a free-to-play experience, and bless the person, by the way, who designed this to have 2 free things right on the front of it. Bless you. Anyhow, if I was not doing the free-to-play experiment, this is what I would buy as a low spender. Maybe a targeted purchase here and there as I needed it, but these are where I think the real value lies. Still, that's not where this account is going. This is a free-to-play account. So let's go through it. I'm going to compare the experiences that I've had on both accounts, and I'm going to keep playing this maybe till I get to in-game so I can have that final comparison. Here's a look. On day 7 of this account, you can see my residence level is currently 72. Now, day 7 just started. This will be residence level 80 by the end of the day, no problem. And my Florabelle, who I'm building the account around, a lot more on that here in a minute, will be level 90 by the end of the day. So that's that there. Let's go ahead next and look at the rewards. Let's get our rewards done. So we're gonna go to events. Let's see. First of all, I want to see if this is bugged. Like if I claim this, so there's that dupe. Okay, I can go ahead and flip this. So let's get an S rank character right here. The the special S rank characters on here, and to me, it's just a good grab for me. I am really trying to play this account around wilders and light bears. I'm not sure that's the best, like most overpowered way to play a free-to-play account. However, it's the way I want to do it, because what I'm trying to do with this account is build it around Florabelle. I'm trying an experiment that I'll talk about a lot more here in a second to see if I can pace the free-to-play experience where I am leveling up other heroes as much as I can, as much as I need to continue to throw all of my gems at Florabelle's banner to get her to Mythic Plus before her banner goes away. Now, it's not lights out if I can't do it, but I will have to consider my experiment a failure if that's the case. Now, with that in mind, I'm taking this chest and I am 1,000,000% picking Iron. The rest of these characters, like I have him already. If I didn't have 1 copy of him, I might think about that, but you just need 1 copy of Bruce for him to really do his job, especially as a free-to-play player. I have walked my way into 2 Rowans already, and then Igor is nice. He's kind of trolly and he could do a lot of work for you, but Iron is ungettable by free-to-play players unless you pull him on the gacha. So I do think you pick him every time. And in fact, let's go ahead and do that. I will put my money where my mouth is real quick. Let's get our Iron, which is definitely going to help me continue to play around the wilder class, and will be a nice benefit to my team even at only 1 dupe, and hopefully I do pull more later. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at the banner. I want to show you examples of what I've been trying to do. Now, I want to mention that I have been as unlucky as you possibly can be on this banner. I am working on my 4th copy of Floorbell, and you can see right here, well, I guess you can't see, I've gone pity, pity, pity. I'm triple pities so far, and I'm just throwing gems at this banner as I go. Now, it's not the worst thing ever in terms of like my pacing through the game, because you can see right now, a big problem that free-to-play new players have, especially if you're just casual and you're not like grinding everything out, is it's hard to get another unit up to Mythic so you can pull those 6 copies of Floorbell. Like, it's actually difficult to get this done. If we look at the rest of my account real quick, you can see I do have Rowan at legendary, okay, but no dupes on him. None of these other characters are legendary. We're getting there with Corin. He's at epic plus. I do have the legendary Brutus because I've just happened into a dupe and a half of him somehow. And so, like, where am I going to get my mythic character from? It could be the case that I lean all the way in to a Dream Realm character like Merrily or like Corin. And in fact, Corin might be the way I go if I keep hitting dupes of him. So my plan right now is keep pulling on Floorbell's banner every time I have the gems to pull. Once I'm maxed out there, I will start throwing my Dream Realm materials. Like, I'll go into the Emporium here and throw my Dream Store buys into either Merrily or Corin, whichever one I'm furthest along in, to unlock my Floorbell banner. The problem with this strategy is, and what I'm really finding out, again, as like a more casual player in the game, is as you do this, this banner will go away. Like, this banner has 16 days left on it, essentially. Seems like a really long time, but if you're not spending any money to accelerate your process and you're only playing for a couple of hours a day, it's really not that long as a brand new player. Now, this problem goes away once you have one mythic character, because then you start the banner with, you know, all the way getting your 6, and if you wanted to pull that, it would be fine. And again, this is an area where if I was spending any money in the game at all, I would have no problem keeping pace if I was just taking advantage of these 1200% bundles, but we are doing the free-to-play experience here. Now, when it comes to pushing content, let me show you, so where I'm struggling with the content pushing right now is I'm missing a Smokey. Smokey would be very, very nice. However, Floorbell has been insanely good. Like the Floorbell Cecia combo, when I've needed to pull those out with the Rowan to kind of get their summons online, has been excellent. I've mixed in a lot of Brutus as that like unkillable tank. And then I do have Granny as a tank, and I have Hewin as a nice support for the Wilder class. In fact, my Wilder heroes are more or less getting online, especially by picking up Iron today. I've got Iron, Hewin, Granny. I'm definitely going to build Parisa. I think she's very strong. And I know other people have talked about how she's kind of undervalued. So I have a nice Wilder team going here. I just wonder, like what I'm wondering here at the end of the day is if you wouldn't be better off just throwing everything you have at the all hero recruitment banner as a free-to-play player, because there's so much in here. There's such a variety of characters here that you can wish list that getting duplicates of these characters, in fact, I'm going to take Brutus off my list. You know, I'm going to take Brutus off my list. I'm not planning on playing any of the rest of these anytime soon. Brutus just stay on there. So like, these dupes, especially these A-rank dupes, are so valuable. And then like getting a Thorin would be awesome. Getting, I bench Cecia for Melnia because I'm going to build around Floorbell instead. Like there's just so much in here that you want to get. And since I've thrown all of my gems at this rate up banner, I don't think that's the way to go. Like if I was going to give an early evaluation of how to do this as a free-to-play player, I feel like my gems haven't been as well spent here because you have such a lower % chance of hitting these A-level heroes. Sure, Omni Acorns are wonderful, but getting A-level heroes en masse seems more valuable to me. So that's kind of my feeling right there, but I'm going to play it out. I'm just going to keep playing it out. Okay, where else am I? So let's take a look at Arena real quick. I haven't had any problem with Arena. I basically win all my matches every day, and I've even been doing like maybe one refresh, especially if it'll push me to the next gym tier. I'm in Elite 1 as of day 7. I have 50k power, but because I've played the game before at a little bit like higher level, I could oftentimes just come in here, find somebody who's anywhere near my power and beat them because I just have more experience playing the game than like a truly new player would. Now, Vala is kind of going to be a problem for a lot of people, but I have the ultimate Vala counter by just dropping a Brutus back here, and a low level, like a level 78 red Vala is going to really have a hard time dealing with that, I think. I will go ahead here. I'm going to keep Granny out there. We've got the 3 Wilder bonus. Let's see how we do. Definitely one area where being free to play hurts is not having access to all of these the better spells, right? Like I'm pretty much stuck using Awakening spell, I feel like, which is less than ideal. But here you go. Here's a situation where I feel like this person has more raw power and it has more raw duplicates than me, but I bet you I can win this fight. Like, no guarantee right there as they started to get their summons off. And in fact, their tank is getting his shields going. Still, my Brutus has now like blocked their Vala from doing one thing. Let's see if my Parisa can burn somebody down. She can. Rowan's going to try to get me some more ults. We're not doing too bad right here. Like, we're kind of chunking them out. We get another summon onto their back line, which is big. We crowd control. That was an interesting interaction. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Still, we win. We only lose Brutus. So like right there, I'm underpowered. I'm free to play, but some clever team building got me the win in arena. And so at this point, 7 days in, I've had no problem finding wins in arena. I'm able to contribute to the guild, no problem. Dream Realm, okay. This is where I think as a free to play player, you just have to invest in Corrin and you have to invest in Merrily. That would be just huge tips I would give anybody. Right now, I don't have them at Mythic Plus, so like there's really kind of not a point for me to be investing in them. So I'll just see what I can do. I'm gonna run just whatever the strongest team I can run is. I'll go ahead and throw her out there. This is a Necro Dragon. So let's do like, you know what? Merrily's my main carry. I'm going to throw her out there. I will throw out as well. Let's throw out Cecia. And then I would like to get the Wilder bonus going. So let's throw out, yeah, let's just throw out, yeah, we'll throw you out there. Let's see what we can do. So I'm not scoring huge points on here yet, and I don't anticipate these points getting really good until I start getting those Mythic Plus A rank characters. Now, I say that, the rewards from here are still super worth getting because every 4 days when this rotates, as long as you're playing the game, you are going to be significantly stronger than you were before. I've clearly made an error in team building right here as I've grouped my entire backline together for the Necro Dragon's blob, so I could do a lot better run here. And like, yeah, look, don't do what I'm doing. Don't put all your characters right here next to each other. I just killed 2 of my units so I can get a higher score than this. Still, every time you're pushing this, you're getting those valuable rewards. So this is accessible as a free-to-play player. And if I was to try to put like a bow on this video and compare the experiences, you're much slower. And like, that's a couple of things I'm going to say I feel like are going to be very obvious to people who've ever played gacha games before. The free-to-play experience is legitimate in this game. I feel like at some point as a free-to-play player, I'm going to get to experience all of the things that the other players in this game get to experience. Like, I'm not even really concerned about it. I think that eventually I get to have the same gameplay experience that everybody else does. And I think that's wonderful. However, what I will say is this, it is brutally slow. And for like 10 bucks a month or like 20 bucks a month, the rate at which I could accelerate that is insane. And the draw to spend money is there. If I will maybe never compete at like the highest end of PvP. In fact, I say never, maybe after like a year or something. Like, I'm serious, like maybe after an incredibly long time, the highest end of PvP becomes available. But even on my account that has spent several $100s, I don't have those like Hypogean characters, those like Angel and Devil. I call them the light and dark characters. You guys know what I mean. The like super well characters. They're not even there for me yet. And so when I run into those units that like I see other players have, that account feels like it's behind. And this account just feels leagues behind. Still, look, I am able to like do the team building. I'm able to experience most of what makes this game fun. And if I don't care about competing at the very top level of leaderboards, the free-to-play experience isn't bad. And I think the light spender experience would be insane. So if you were thinking about playing this game and going free-to-play, or thinking this experience playing this game and not having a ton of money to throw at the game, I would just say, like, look, I'm rank 146. I'm not going to stay there. Like, I'll get bumped out as the day goes on, but that's a respectable thing to do on day 7 of my free-to-play journey. Okay, do I have any polls I can do? Because one thing you can do here is single polls. Since you only have some polls to do every once in a while, let's go. I'm going to do one single poll here. I like to save up for a 10 poll just because it makes me feel better, but let's see if we could get that streamer luck, that YouTuber luck going on and beat Pity one time. No, we get green. Let's go till we don't get green. I'm going to pull until I either run out of diamonds or don't get green. Well, there's blue. Yeah, blue's the same difference. I'm going to pull until I hit purple, yellow, or run out of diamonds. And it looks like it's going to be run out of diamonds. I think this is probably like the last one I could do before I run out of diamonds. Yep, that's what I mean. This banner's kind of brutal and I'm out. So there we go. All I got was Omni Acorns for all of my pulls right there. And I feel like had I done those on this banner, it would have been a little better experience. Here, I have one epic hero recruit ticket to do. Let's throw that out here. Come on, purple me at least. Purple me, baby. Blue. Okay, well, not the greatest pulls ever. Omni Acorns for days. And there you go. That's kind of my feeling on the free-to-play experience right now. It is fun. You will enjoy this game as a free-to-play player. You're just not going to be able to throw as much at it. You know, you're not going to be able to play as much every day, I don't think, and your experience is going to be slower. All right, thank you all for watching. That's the video. I hope you all have a good day. I'll catch you next time. Peace.